Welcome to Essential Podcast with Talks Are Inevitable, nigga. I'm your host, Adot.
It's your host Los, man. What a dude, back at it again.
I got a special guest today, Kush. Kush, what it do, man?
Hey Drew, how are you? Thank you so much for allowing me in your podcast, and I'm really humble for this.
Anytime, man. You know what it means. So, like, I know where you come from, India, right?
Yeah,
What part of India are you from?
from West Side.
West Side? What?
West Side.
West Side, the Silicon Valley
tell
of
Yeah.
me,
India.
tell me a little bit about your where you come from, and you know
Your culture, your
your
culture,
culture. Yeah,
man.
let
We
me.
would like to hear about your culture.
So, what do you want to know about my country? Have you done any research, or have you heard anything about India, or do you know anything? If you're
No,
not, then I can
nothing.
tell you.
I haven't heard anything. I want to from you, man. You in the you from the flesh and the mud, bro. Feet on the dirt over there, bro. So I want to hear from you,
So, the country from where I came, that's a very beautiful country in terms of its culture, traditions, festivals, the people, and all. So, that place is something which I can't describe to you. It's a beautiful heaven, which once you go, you will get addicted to that. So, nothing much about that country, but a home. You can say a home for me.
home is home.
Absolutely.
So tell me, like, how you like it being in the U.S. right now. Like, what's the like, give me some comparisons you like what's good over here, but we don't have over there, or
Hmm.
like, you know, just give me some examples.
See,
Give me an input on the U.S.
honestly, if I say, then I don't, I can't see any comparisons between these two countries. It's just, I don't think there is any comparison between these two countries. This country is good, that country is good too. But what I see over here is a struggling life. People living in the independent life over here. That people, leave their home when they get turned to 18. So that is something which has, excited me a lot, which doesn't happen in my country. So this is something which I really appreciate about this country, and this is the reason why this country is progressing a lot in
So,
terms of
so you,
economy.
you're meaning like pretty much. Sorry guys, this is a minor interruption. Let me just turn this off real quick. All right, so pretty much like so you're saying like the difference between like the places is pretty much like the fact that we have independency over here
Mhm.
more or than
No,
there
it's
or
not about independence. It's about the culture,
the
the culture of
the culture.
independence. So let's just say in my country, people don't leave their house when they get turned to 18. Means they don't live life on their own. They still depend on their parents.
Okay,
But over
okay,
here, I can see you, Drew, that you're just 20, right, or 20 or 21, and you're living life on your own.
yeah,
So that place they don't do it, but over here they do. So that is something which is good too, but on the other hand, I think that it creates distance of socializing
yeah,
between you and your parents.
yeah.
So that is a disadvantage of that too.
It's I feel like the timing is different, man. It's a lot of work involved here in America. It's a lot of a lot of things that are be time consuming. So
Mhm.
it would definitely separate you from your loved ones, and
Absolutely.
and going forward,
Mhm.
it's things we got to do here to in order to survive. We don't have like some of these countries like your country has. We don't have like our own fruits and our
Mhm.
own stuff where we could grow. Like I
Mhm.
mean we can, but we need licenses for
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
and
absolutely. Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's like America is really limited on what we could do as
Mhm.
far as like for free. We
Mhm.
have to have licenses and permits and all this other stuff just to be able to to uh to feed ourselves in the
Yeah.
proper way. If not, we're stuck with buying GMO
Mhm.
meats and
Mhm.
and stuff that are not really good for us. So my question is, knowing what I just told you about, like, because here in America the foods are not great, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say that they are not great. Um, so some of the things that I want to go into is what is you guys' main source of food, like when it comes to like vegetables, like you know.
See, you are talking about organic fruits, right?
Yes,
Organic
yes.
fruits, vegetables, which you can grow over here, but if you want to grow, you need license for
You
that,
need permits
which
and
is yeah,
yeah,
which is
to
tough.
own a farm and stuff like that.
Absolutely,
You need
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
you need certain
But
permits.
back in India, it's a basically an agricultural country.
Yeah,
That there's a lot of farmers. They have their own lands,
yeah,
and they grow vegetables, fruits, and then they sell it. They export it in different countries like America. So yeah, that's a good thing. You will see some organic fruits, some tasty fruits which you can get it over here. So yeah, it's because of the background of agriculture, which you
yeah,
can say.
yeah.
A lot of lot of farmers, and they still have kept their legacy continue
Like over the
with the
years.
over the
Yeah,
years. They never tell to their kids to perform in education, but they put them in agriculture, so that way their legacy continues.
continues. Yeah.
So, but that has created a good business for the GDP of India.
Okay.
Plus, they get good fruits, they get a good healthy life. So that's a good thing. That's one of the good thing which I can say, which you can see over here. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a lot of differences, but one more thing before I pass the mic. I want to say. So what are the some of the because I heard India has some of the biggest temples in the world.
Yeah, yeah,
So and I would also like to visit one day. So
yeah, yeah.
that's one of
Absolutely.
the things that I want to learn based on like the difference between religions here and there.
So yeah, Mr. Lowe's, you're talking about temples. So you're talking about spirituality, right?
Spirituality.
So
Yeah.
I absolutely, India is more of spiritual country. People believe in God a lot. When it comes to funding of this all temples, they do a lot of funding. Because they can't say no for the temple. So
Yeah.
you will see some precious temples, big temples, but it's not just a temple. It's a vibe. It's a peace,
Yeah.
and the place where you can go and you can rest your mind. You can
So
feel good. You can feel calm. So that is
is it
the.
is it true that some of these places you go to, like if you was to travel and
Mhm,
go into some of these places,
mhm.
just the atmosphere and the how can I say this?
Yeah, you're talking about spiritual trips.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you go there and then your whole life would
yeah,
change
yeah, absolutely,
based on
absolutely.
like that temple.
You might have heard about Apple, right? The company Apple.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I heard the founder of Apple and the founder of Facebook. They both went to India for the spiritual trip and to change their life or to get meaning of their life. So from there, their life get also changed. So yeah, you're
Wow.
talking about spirituality can change your life, which is true. So it's not just about finding peace, but it is also about finding meaning, the purpose of your life.
Yeah,
So for that also people go there. Maybe they say that God is not aware what to do with you. So maybe yeah, you gotta have to address to these
yeah.
places
Everybody,
to.
I still feel like everybody has a purpose
Hmm.
in life and
Hmm.
why they in this world.
Hmm.
Um, but that'll be some of the places to find those answers. It was
Absolutely,
my question, yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
So that'll cover that.
Yeah, that can.
Um,
It's not about just finding meaning, but it is also about having a happy life, a stable life with no problems, no obstacles. You getting my point? So yeah, it's about that as well.
yeah, man, and that wraps it up, guys. So y'all heard it from him himself. Um, and is there any more questions?
I got one more question. All right, so you've been in America for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
And you work at this job. I'm not gonna say what, but you see a lot of what happens on the streets.
yeah, yeah.
I just want to know, do you see a lot of that in your country?
What sort of things happens on the streets?
So you see a
Oh,
lot of people
he
coming in and
definitely.
out. All right,
Mm-hmm.
so you work at a motel, right?
Yeah.
So you see a lot of different people coming in, drug
Hmm.
addicts,
Hmm.
this, that.
Yeah.
What about over there? What's the
No, over there you won't see things like this. Again, the conversation that I had with Mr. Lose about spirituality and all. So people back in India are more spiritual, so that doesn't allow them to do such sort of things, and there is limitations.
Of what people can do to their bodies.
Yeah, the things which their parents teach them from the early age. So this is something which is really, really bad thing in back in India. Very, very bad thing. Over here it's common, but over there, people talk a lot about this thing. Let's just say if you do such things, they will gonna talk a lot about you. So that creates a disrespect for you as well as for your parents. So it's not common over there. It's very, there's too much restrictions. There's too much strictness, and the cops can also put you in bars just doing this thing. So it's too much problem over there just for these things, which is common over here.
Which is good. Which
That's
is good.
good,
And
yeah.
I feel like we need some of that to rub off over here because
Mhm.
people are so used to just doing it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
absolutely,
bad.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But
No.
I feel like some of those things go back to like where how parents was raised and that's why I say it's so much things in America where like advertising these drugs like
Yeah,
with
yeah.
movies and artists and you know even
Hmm.
even some of these coaches that are coming out now they
We move a little closer.
they don't even know like what to even do with themselves. That this whole world is
Yeah, yeah.
is, is consuming itself.
Then that creates a bad impact on the society as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It
Absolutely.
changes the world, man. The people
Destroys their life,
yeah,
their, respect, their everything, their profession, their personality.
yeah,
Absolutely. Which
Yeah.
is not good.
yeah. It,
No,
it
it's
gets
not
it
good at
gets
all.
pretty bad.
So I have another question.
Hmm.
How long have you been down here? Like
1 year.
over a year?
Yeah.
Okay, so from being over there where it's so peaceful and
Hmm.
you don't see a lot of things you see over here,
Hmm.
how was that adjustment from coming from India to the
See,
US?
honestly, if I say I'm still not adjusted over here, but I'm keep surviving. It's still going on with me. So talking about adjustments, I don't think. I mean, see, there will be adjustments soon
Hmm.
because the place where I stay, this whole environment of drugs, prostitutes, and all. So I gotta have to live from this place. So then I can look for the adjustments, Mister Drew.
Hey, that's some
No,
honest answer, guys.
no, yeah,
That's pretty
that's
honest.
real raw. Um, yeah, man. Um, so what is your, you came to America for a reason,
Yeah.
and what are you here to accomplish while you're here? And are you gonna go back eventually?
See, I'm over here to learn business, to get a master degree. So going back, I haven't decided yet. Let's see after an year. Maybe yeah, I'm looking forward to go back because looking at the conditions, the culture, I think that place is better. So let's see what happens
Yeah.
after a year.
So if you had any like if you wanted to do some adjustments
Mm-hmm.
in in your culture and
Yeah.
if you wanted to adjust some of the Indian things, what would it be as far as like you know as far as like comparison to America? Like what
Mm-hmm.
would you change over there? Like if you was to change anything, what would you change?
Well, see, Mr. Lewis, I don't think I should change anything back over there because I haven't learned anything yet from over here. So let me learn something. Let
Yeah,
me, go through the adventure,
yeah,
and then I can think for changes because this is right now in just a year. I can't tell you, what changes should I make.
that's
I
honest.
know
That's
this is a
honest.
great country. We can learn a lot of things from over here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
that's
think I
true.
should I should learn
That's true.
something for a
You
couple
gotta
of years.
remember, America is a trade country. It's
Absolutely, yeah.
we do a lot of trading, a lot of things. So,
Hmm.
uh, just know that if America is involved in it, hey, we trading something. We doing something. Some type of move is being made. somebody slided under the table, something
Mhm.
is going on. So, because it's never just for the, it's never free or for the culture, you know. So yeah, man, you guys have it. You know, we got the first audience. You know, straight from India. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's right over here.
Yeah, man. This is the first essential podcast starring a guest, Mr. Unkush. Um, got to learn a little bit about his culture and what he thinks about the U.S. And yeah, oh, you know, like, comment, subscribe. If you want him on a future episode, put him down. Tag Unkush in the comment section. Man. We need to see Unkush a lot in the comment section if you want him to come back. And I'm gonna pass you the Los.
What it do, man? So this gonna this wraps our little story time today. You know, just remember to hit that likes and subscribe button, please, 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 please. That'll help us keep this channel alive. And if you guys want more of the coaches and more of different people, just hit the comments and let us know what we should do next.
I'm gonna pass the mic to Mr. Unkush to give him a final send off. And there you go.
I'm gonna thank to you, Mr. Drew and Mr. Lowe's, for allowing me, in your
Sure, you're
podcast. It was
welcome,
a
bro.
really, really good conversation with you guys, and to your audience as well, guys. Please like, subscribe, and just spread love. Thank you.
And we out.